What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and I've got some video footage and articles that you're not going to want to miss. Some major developments in stimulus, and this is your stimulus check update and your stimulus package update. Now, yesterday, I let everybody know that we had heard that President Joe Biden had met with Senators Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema to get them on board to support that $3.5 trillion stimulus package, as we literally need every single Democratic senator on board to pass this through. And we saw articles coming out like this: Manchin keeps Washington guessing on what he wants, as we heard that nothing really came of the talks, but they were going to continue to progress. And we actually heard from President Joe Biden. I'm going to be sharing with you the video footage, as he said he was confident that they were going to pass both of these. Now, also, I'm going to share with you that there was a lot of concern in that speech about his consistent cough that was taking place throughout the speech, but the White House said nothing to be concerned of. But I'm going to share with you, let me know your thoughts, hear the speech and hear the cough. But you guys, after that, we had heard that actually the statements were false. Let me know your thoughts, but take a look. We're seeing articles like this: Biden fails to win over Manchin on the $3.5 trillion budget, and Biden bombs with Manchin. And these articles, you guys, are saying that Joe Manchin said he was nowhere close to coming up and that he does not support $3.5 trillion, and he's digging his heels in, that he's not going to support stimulus. So who do we believe? I'm getting two different reports here, you guys, and I just reported to you. Let me know your thoughts. Is Biden, on track? Is he going to be persuading Senator Joe Manchin to get this done and we're going to have more stimulus? Or is Senator Joe Manchin not on board and they're going to have to bring that overall price tag down? But in addition to that, I also shared with you guys yesterday video footage, as we heard from Pramila Jayapal, the second most powerful Democratic leader in the House of Representatives, the leader of the Progressive Caucus, who let us know. She said that if Senator Joe Manchin tries to bring down that overall price tag of $3.5 trillion for stimulus, that she had plenty of Democratic members in the House that were ready to derail the entire infrastructure package. And she said there will be nothing, because she said, in her opinion, there should be double the amount of stimulus, and that there should be monthly checks, $50,000 student loan forgiveness, all of these provisions that she wants. And she said this is already a compromise. We're not going down any lower. So you guys, where do we go from here? We will see. I will keep you up to date on what's going to be unfolding, but let's go ahead and dive right into the latest, into these articles and this video footage, so you can see it for yourself and get you caught up as of today, September 17th, 2021. Oh, and just real quick, I wanted to shout out my biggest fan and supporter that I love so much, my wife, Monica. I wanted to let you guys know that she's going to be restarting her shop. She shut it down for a little bit as we moved to Texas, but now that we're here, she wants to start a whole new line, and she's going to do a flash sale on all of her current merchandise, you guys. So if you want to check it out, go to www.nayaellaboutique.com. If you see something you like, just go ahead and buy it. Maybe a gift for a friend or a wife or a loved one, or go ahead and join her live on Instagram at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. At Modest Mom of Two is her handle. She's going to do a live sale, and you can buy stuff from her. She's going to be cutting all the prices, so maybe you can get a deal and it'll be a blessing. But you guys, thank you so much. I just wanted to let the Ram fam know, those of you that support. It'll be a way to bless her, bless me, and also get some new outfits, you guys. So check it out. Just wanted to mention that. Thank you guys so much. Oh, and one last thing. If you follow her on Instagram, be sure to tell her that Steve Ram sent you. That way I can get some points. If you could do me a quick favor, just takes a second. If you like and appreciate these updates, don't forget to take a second to smash the like button. Really helps out the channel a ton. Just lets the YouTube algorithm know that you think I'm doing a good job. They'll continue to promote my channel and my videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Also, leave your comments. Share this out if you think it's going to help out other people. If this is your first time here, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Come join the Ram fam, the viewing community. We want you here. I'll keep you up to date on all this stuff so you know what's going on. And if you got any specific questions for me, be sure to shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. I'm really easy to get a hold of, very accessible. All you got to do, shoot me a DM on Instagram, and I'll go through those DMs. I do go through all of them, and yes, it might take me a little while to respond because I get a lot of them, but I will go through and do my best to respond to your questions to help you out, you guys. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right into the latest, and let's start off with this video footage. First, let's take a look at what Jen Psaki had to say about the cough that you're going to hear in this speech. Then we'll hear the speech, and then we'll dive into these articles.
And that's what he feels the United States should be focused on.
One very different, separate. Many of us were in the East Room watching the president. We've seen him on many occasions where he has a repeated cough. What is the situation with that cough, and is that a concern?
It's not a concern. We have a doctor who travels with him, obviously who checks in if it is ever warranted, and certainly that continues to be the case, as it has been since the beginning of his presidency.
Is there an explanation for why he coughs so frequently in situations like that? I'm sure you saw it.
I did. I don't think it's an issue of concern. I think there are a range of reasons why we may need to clear our throat, or we may have a little light cold, and that's certainly something that presidents, elected officials, reporters, spokespeople can confront, but it's not an area where we have a medical concern.
So there you have it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and let me know what you think. I mean, if the president's sick, is it even worth noting? I mean, it's not like he can take sick days, right? I mean, he's still got to run the country, I guess, unless he's like extremely ill, in which case then they would let us know. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. But either way, let's go ahead and take a look at the video footage so you can see it for yourself. And in here, you're going to hear him say that he believes they're going to pass both of these, and they're going to push it right through, regardless of the articles that we're going to be taking a look at here in just a second. Let's take a look at this video footage.
Good afternoon. I want to start by thanking the House committees for working hard this week to advance critical components of the economic plan that I put before the Congress. I know we still have a long way to go, but I'm confident the Congress will deliver to my desk both the bipartisan physical infrastructure plan and the Build Back Better plan that I have proposed. And I've said many times before, I believe we're at an inflection point in this country. One of those moments where the decisions we're about to make can literally change the trajectory of our nation for years and possibly decades to come. Each inflection point in this nation's history represents a fundamental choice. I believe that America at this moment is facing such a choice. And the choice is this: are we going to continue with an economy where the overwhelming share of the benefits go to big corporations and the very wealthy? Or are we going to take this moment right now to set this country on a new path, one that invests in this nation, creates real sustained economic growth, and that benefits everyone, including working people and middle-class folks? That's something we haven't realized in this country for decades. The data is absolutely clear. Over the past 40 years, the wealthy have gotten wealthier, and too many corporations have lost their sense of responsibility to their workers, their communities, and the country.
So there you have it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. He continues on to say that they're going to be taxing the wealthiest Americans and corporations to ensure that this stimulus package is paid for. But we heard him say that he's confident both parts of the infrastructure package, both infrastructure and stimulus, will be passing through, despite what we're seeing in these articles. Take a look here, you guys. Let me know your thoughts. Biden bombs with Manchin. Now, the article says that President Biden failed to persuade Senator Joe Manchin to agree to spending $3.5 trillion on Democrats' budget reconciliation package during their Oval Office meeting on Wednesday. People familiar with the matters told Axios. Now, defying a president from his own party face-to-face is the strongest indication yet that Manchin is serious about cutting specific programs and limiting the price tag of any potential bill to $1.5 trillion, cutting it down to almost a third, you guys. His insistence could blow up the deal for progressives and others. As we mentioned, progressives have said that if they lower the price tag, they could bomb everything. Now, Axios was told Biden explained to Manchin his opposition could imperil the $1.2 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill that's already passed the Senate. And Biden's analysis did little to persuade Manchin to raise his top line. So they're saying it actually didn't do anything. Manchin held his position and appears to be willing to let the bipartisan bill hang in the balance, given his entrenched opposition to many of the specific proposals in the $3.5 trillion spending package. Now, while the two left the meeting having made little progress and are still some $2 trillion apart, the conversation was friendly and they agreed to keep talking. Now, listen to this, what they're saying. Senator Manchin is an important partner, said Andrew Bates, Deputy White House Press Secretary, and we do not discuss the contents of the private meetings. So you guys, there's some stuff going on and they're not divulging the details. Now, flashback, listen to this. You'll recall that back in early March, when Biden's $1.9 trillion relief package was in danger of failing, the American Rescue Plan, Senator Joe Manchin had us in the same position. He was saying, I'm not on board. I'm going to be the one senator that defies this. And Joe Biden had to go and persuade him to get on board, and he did so. And it says he called Manchin and he told him, listen, if you don't come along, you're really hurting me. I'll always keep it PG, you guys. And this is according to people that were familiar with what was going on. And Manchin, he eventually voted for the bill after holding out for some last-minute changes. And one of those last-minute changes is impacting literally millions of people right now. And that was to shorten the duration of federal unemployment benefits, PUA, PEUC, and the FPUC boost. They literally would be going on still right now. But I think he shortened it by almost 2 months, down to the cutoff date of September 6th, you guys. So right now, though, if you missed my video yesterday, be sure to check it out. We're expecting to see an official bill coming out from AOC. Yesterday, I shared with you the draft bill that she has assembled, 10 pages, to extend out further federal unemployment benefits till February 1st of 2022. If you haven't seen that, be sure to check it out right after this as I go through the entire bill. But you guys, what we're hearing is right now, things are kind of up in the air, and Senator Joe Manchin is saying, no, I am not on board. So you guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below as they're trying to get Manchin on board to push this through. And in the meantime, the House Ways Means Committee, they're all working away on the legislative text to try to get all of this bill assembled. I think it's at over 2,600 pages now. They're passing certain parts. Certain parts are not making it in. They're pushing through. They all want to have this done by September 27th is the deadline that Nancy Pelosi has, the arrival time for the bill, which is a pretty aggressive timeline. I mean, we've got almost 3,000 pages of legislative text, you guys. They don't even have an agreement. They don't even know if all the senators in the Senate are even going to be on board to pass it through reconciliation. So you guys, a lot unfolding. We're going to be getting a lot more details. I will be sure to keep you up to date here on the channel. And as always, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, smash the like button if you appreciate these updates. Leave your comments, share this out, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell if this is your first time here, so that way you can come join the Ram fam, the viewing community. I'll keep you up to date on all this stuff so you know what's going on. And don't forget, if you got any questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3, you guys. But with that being said, hope this reaches you well. Remember, regular uploads 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday, and also random uploads throughout the day as news breaks. But with that being said, hope this reaches you well. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.